Yeah, the United States is all about originality, about you expressing yourself. But in Japan, it's being subtle, quiet, and yeah, that's about it. Yeah, yeah. And the good part, when I was young, I was able to say the pro and cons of both countries. But as you get older, it's all like there's no pros and cons anymore. It's just a mixture. So it's kind of hard to say. Yeah. And since I grew up in both countries, to me, everything is just flat. Yeah. According to what I want to express and what I want to paint, and anime, all those stuff, it all comes from my own past experience, and I just choose from that memory. When I was a bike messenger in New York from 1999 to 2002, my dispatcher, one day after work, my dispatcher, called me and said, "Let's go drink Madsaki." And Madsaki in English means drink a lot of sake. And when he said it, "No, that's your name, Madsaki." And from that day on, my name is Madsaki, and I just took it as an artist name. The Master series is all French artists, and that's all like a big homage or big respect to the French artists and the French culture. And the Waifu series is to just bring the Eastern concept to the Western place. And this room with all the French movies is, another homage or respect to all the French films and the cultures to the people. Yeah. My favorite is Cy Twombly. Yeah, Cy Twombly. He's just, it's all about freedom. To me, it looks like freedom. And it looks so easy to do, but when you're an artist, that is the hardest thing you could ever do. And he just does it, it's a poetry. And he never came out. He's always hiding somewhere. No one knows about who Cy Twombly is. But the painting is so big and so romantic. Yeah, I love Cy Twombly. I met him, he found me through Instagram one day, and he started following me, and we started chatting. And when I came back to Tokyo in 2004, and up till before meeting him, I never had a place that felt comfortable. I could speak Japanese and I could speak, and talk to people, but there's always something missing, and I can't communicate. And when I met him, it was like pink, so he knows exactly what I'm talking about. And, we just clicked. And to me, he's like my boss, he's my, hero and my favorite artist. And it's an experience to be able to work with him, and he pushes me every day. Every day he pushes my ass, work harder. And he teaches me that what I don't see, because yourself is a big question mark, but for him, he sees me as someone that I don't even recognize. So it's fun. Yeah. I just chose spray cans because it's just a modern tool. If all those masters were living at this time, they might, just pick up the spray can and use it. And I grew up looking at, and all my friends were graffiti artists, so I grew up watching them, bomb the streets, the buildings. And one day I just said, maybe it's cool to paint just with markers and spray cans because I'm living in 2000, whatever. And since I never liked using brushes and the traditional stuff, I couldn't relate to myself, with those two. Spray cans, it's fast, and for the fine lines, I use a regular cap, super skinny, but I have a stencil cap that I made with the custom made to make the lines, really thin and fine. And that's when the painting starts jerking because the hole is really small. And the paint that comes out just hits the inside of the cap and just starts dripping. And that's where all these drips comes from. Yeah. I just, look at the photos and I just do a rough sketch with the markers, with a regular marker. And if it's good, I just take the spray can and just start spraying. Yeah. Oh yeah, for the canvas I just, stretch up, gesso and just like a traditional painting. And the brand I use is a Montana 94, and that company is from Spain, and they have like 500 colors. So, and if they don't have the color, I mix them. So I have no problem with the colors at all. The one series that's missing in this show is, I call them the word series. I write words, not like the graffiti, those street kind of thing, but like nasty looking phrases and words, sentences. And in October, I think 3rd or 4th, I have a big show coming up in Kaikai Kiki Gallery in Tokyo, and which is based all on just words, no pictures, just words.